Hello, all you beautiful Taurus tarot enthusiasts and tarot followers. Happy New Year. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you are new to the channel or returning, hello and welcome, and thank you for your support of the channel. This is your general intuitive tarot reading for January 2024. My goodness, 2024. I can't believe I'm saying that. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. And as a general reading, not all messages resonate for everyone. Just take the ones that do, leave the rest for somebody else. I hope you have had a happy and healthy holiday season. I hope 2023 wasn't too rough on you. I know it was definitely rough on a number of people. It was definitely a bumpy year for sure, and 2024 is going to be an interesting one as well, particularly in, I would say, probably the beginning of the year. Let's say the first couple of months, 4 months at least, might be bringing us some interesting times. So, just really maybe just take it one day at a time and just breathe and just I just say breathe. That's the advice I can give you right now. Of course, before we dive into your reading, I just want to talk a bit about 24, in that, when you add it up in numerology, 2 + 2 + 4 = 8. So this is considered an 8 year. That means that, planets sometimes like Uranus or Saturn are often associated with an 8 year. It also means that, actually, if you look in the major arcana, in the tarot, number 8 is the strength card. And I think you know as well as I do that when you flip it on its side, that's an infinity symbol. So, and you can see that infinity symbol on 2 of the tarot cards in the Rider-Waite deck. You can see it on the Magician, and you can see it on the Strength card. Above the characters' heads, there's these infinity symbols. And basically, the vibration of an 8 year gives you the opportunity to develop your courage, to develop your personal power, to change things, to change the status quo, to accomplish some significant goals that you set for yourself. So that might be something that you want to give some thought to in this year, set some goals for yourself and really get out there and achieve some things. All right, let's dive into your reading. Give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides for the guidance, protection, and assistance. Four cards for Taurus for January. First 2 cards out are the King of Wands and the Hanged Man. You have the 7 of Swords. You have the Emperor. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, just before I dive into the cards, just very quick things astrologically. If you're interested, Mercury is going direct January 1st in Sagittarius. It was retrograde for since December, so now it's moving forward. That is going to help us with, those technological glitches that we experience during a retrograde, and also communication starts to become a lot clearer for a lot of people. So good time to if you're signing contracts and things like that, things become a lot clearer and a lot easier when it comes to things like that. On January 20th, Pluto enters the sign of Aquarius. So big changes there. On the following day, January 21st, I would say that's one of those days that I kind of suggested that you breathe because the sun will conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. So might be an interesting day. And of course, on January 27th, Uranus will begin its direct path again in Taurus. It's been in Taurus for quite a number of years and will continue through Taurus for a couple more years still. And it has been retrograde, so now it's actually moving forward again. So you may want to check out your own chart, see what houses those planets are in for you, what kind of energy that is, how it might affect you, that energy. And also how you might take that energy and take advantage of that energy and use it for yourself. Okay, let's look at your reading here because I find it very, very interesting. You have the King of Wands. You actually had the Hangman in reverse when it flew out. So I put it here in the upright position, but I do want to talk about it in the reverse because I actually think that is a very important message for you personally, Taurus, especially with what the other cards are on this table right now. I really feel like you are in this period where you've been set free. The Hangman is no longer, the pause button has been taken off the remote control, right? That's what the Hangman is. The Hangman is stop, things are going to go slower or whatever, but this is not the case for you in January anymore. The pause button is off and you are ready to rock and roll. You have the King of Wands here. You have the Emperor. You have this energy of the big picture guy. For me, that is what the King of Wands is. It's that you can now trust your own competency. You're trusting in your abilities. You're trusting in your ability to manifest things and bring things about that you want. Get your hands a little bit dirty, right? And getting your hands in multiple things. You're really starting to come out of your comfort zone. With the Seven of Pentacles, here's the overarching energy. You know things are just about almost ready for you to grasp at. The fruit on this tree, the flowers on this tree, in this card, are almost ready to be picked, right? She's sitting there with her fruit. She's got her pitchfork there. She's ready to pick things up. And look at that. You have the Ten of Cups right behind it. You're almost close to your ultimate happiness. Couldn't ask for better there. You know things are so close. You need to reach out and grasp them. And if you don't take that step to reach out and grasp it, it's not going to come to you the rest of the way. You need to reach out and take the next step. You need to, as I said, get your hands into a bunch of things. That's what this King of Wands is. This guy is a busy guy, right? This is an optimistic energy, a confident energy. It's an energy of really big picture person. It's a busy person. It's somebody who's got multiple things on the go here. And you need to get a bit out of your comfort zone, and you know that. You know that because the Seven of Pentacles is telling you something is not 100% correct, or it's not right yet, or you just can't grab it. So you know you need to reach out here a little bit, okay? If you've been feeling stuck, or what, or something. You need to kind of let go of those eggs that Seven of Swords is holding on to. She's got her eggs close to her chest. It's like saying you hold your cards close to your chest. You need to let that go. You need to release that, because if you want to be this emperor, you want to be this leader, this big picture guy. I mean, you've got two cards here of leadership on the table. You have the King of Wands and the Emperor. I mean, you couldn't ask for two better cards when it comes to that, to trying to reach out to grasp what it is that you want, right? Those are the cards. The Seven of Swords is oftentimes a card too of having a strategy, having a plan, right? Strategizing about how you're going to grab all those swords and walk away with the prize, right? In this one, obviously, she's holding on very clearly to those eggs, and she's got a lot of protection. She's protecting the eggs even in the basket. So it's a bit about, it's time to release a little bit for you here. As I said, if you were stuck or have been stuck, you need to widen your view, okay? You need to think a little bit more broadly here. So let's start to clarify some of these cards. You got 4 cards here, so I'm going to pull them all out. Usually I want to pull out 3, but okay, so there's your Seven of Swords. Did I not just say, you need a strategy? You need to have a strategy here, right? You need to figure out what the master plan is going to be. It's all well and good to say you're going to get your hands into multiple things, but you can't do that willy-nilly. So you do need to say, listen, I'm going to attack this, I'm going to attack that, I'm going to do it in this order, 1, 2, 3. And it's going to help you to get out of your comfort zone here. You have the King of Cups. You have the Empress, which is all about achieving things. You also have the Lover's card. That's interesting because 2 of those exact same cards came out for, I believe it was my Aries reading. And so I feel like, just like in the Aries reading, you're committed here. You're committed to making this happen for you in this month. You are ready to take hold of the horns of the bull, and you're ready to rock and roll with that bull. You're ready to wrangle, really ready to go. You are thinking outside of the box is what I'm feeling here. You are trying to crack things open and maybe move yourself to that next level, right? You want to get to that emperor. You want to get to that leadership position. You want to achieve something, to accomplish something that you've been trying to hold on to for a while, and you're almost there. You feel like, it's just around the corner, or it's just slightly out of reach. But you need to get to that whole other playing field, and in order to do that, you need to grasp it, right? You don't want to let this one sneak by you here, okay? Let's clarify that Hangman in reverse. You got the Ace of Swords. You got the Nine of Wands, and you got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so definitely here, there's some claiming of your power, right? Like I said, the pause button's off. Now you know it's time to be the master of your own domain. It's time to go up to that stone, yank out the sword, become the king of your story, go out and grab it, right? Go out and grab it. And you are in a mode here with this Knight of Swords of, now's the time. Get on your horse, start riding, go out. This is a mission that you can fulfill, right? This is a time where your quick-mindedness is going to serve you well. Your strength of character, your magnetism is going to be able to drive you forward. You also are somebody who perseveres to no end, that is for sure. The Nine of Wands here is this guy keeps getting up every day, no matter how battered and bruised he is, this wounded warrior. You are going to just take this and keep forcing it till it comes, until, like I said, I think I said crack things open, right? Until you crack it open and get to that whole other playing field, right? This is that time for you to do that. You know, this is going to be a swift move here. I'm feeling that with this Knight of Swords quite strongly. It's a swift move, and it's going to feel maybe even a little bit chaotic for you, because it's probably faster than anything's been happening for you recently. So you need to be ready for that, right? You gotta ride the changes. You've gotta, what you're going after. If you're riding quickly, you're going to hit a few bumps on the road, but that's okay. Just, stay in that saddle and keep riding it, okay? Because this is what you need to do. You need to crack open that thing. You need to break that ceiling. You need to break that wall. You need to fly through there and grab what it is that you've been trying to grab for a while. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords, because what you need to release here is, let's really just find out what it is that you really need to release. Okay, you got 3 major arcana cards here, and it was interesting because the first card that came out was the Devil. Second card was the High Priestess, and the third card is the Justice card. That's a major arcana here, is a key message. That's the universe telling you this is a very important message here. So in order for you to reach this next level, in order for you to set yourself free, really set yourself free, now's the time to do it. You got to bust out of that Devil. Now, for some people, that could be, maybe for some of you, it's just trying to, I don't know, you want to get your health back, let's say, or and in order to do that, you need to, you need to stop eating some sugar or stop eating bad foods. You want to break free of this and once and for all get to that healthy weight, or that weight that you've always wanted, to be able to put on that pair of pants that you haven't been able to wear for the last, I don't know how many years, or last number of months. You really want to make this the year that the stuff happens for you. Deep down in your instinct is telling you this is the right time to do that. That's what Justice is telling you. It's time for the balance to come back into play here. It's time for you to do the right thing for yourself and for what you want for your future, whether that is in business, whether that's in your career, whether that's in making money, whether that's in love, whether that's in, as I said, your health. You really want to be able to break free of that. Now, for some of you, this Devil could be related to love, because you do have the Lovers on the table, and ultimately you might be in a bad relationship, and that's the thing you need to let go to actually get to the person that you truly should be with, or that is the better person for you, perhaps. But I also feel that could be, like I said, your health wise, this is the year that you need to maybe clean things up and clean your act up in terms of your health, whether that's I don't know, maybe it's you need to stop smoking, maybe it's you need to go like as I said, stop eating sugar or things that are not good for your body. But you do know this, because that High Priestess is there. It's talking to you, and you need to listen to your instinct, because it's telling you what you need to do to level up, what you need to do to set yourself free, right? Look outside of that box that I said you need to do, right? Broaden your view to be able to see the solution. That's what this is telling you. That's what this Seven of Pentacles is all about. Looking at things from a different perspective, how to tweak something, how to change something up so that those flowers get the last bit of growth and then you can pick it, right? That's where you're at. I want to clarify this Emperor card because I love the Emperor card, and I love the Emperor card for you, Taurus. Beautiful cards. You have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Sun, and you have the Five of Wands, right? The universe here is telling you that the only person that you're in conflict with is yourself, right? Because you have the skills. The sun is shining on you. There is no better card than the sun in the deck for me, right? You really do have, this is the time, right? This is the time and place to finally break free and change things. Maybe for, I don't know for how long, for you've been feeling like nothing's happening, and I can't break out of this, and I don't know when it is. It doesn't matter what I do, things don't change. Well, guess what? Now's the time. Now's the time for that change to occur. All right. All right, my beautiful Taurus. Let's close out your reading with a final message from the Archangel Michael deck, and let's see what they have for you. All right, you have number 24, prioritize self-care. Prioritize self-care. That's a very important message, because if you're trying to grasp something, you need to take care of yourself, because it's going to be a very busy year for you. Also, when I talked about health, or I talked about getting rid of that devil, whatever that devil might be around you, getting rid of, releasing whatever it is that you need to release here, this is definitely going to help you in the area of self-care. And it says, you do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. There it is. All right. That is a beautiful final message for you, my lovely Taurus. I'm going to leave your reading there. And I hope there was a message in it for you. And if there was, then please click the like button, because that lets me know that the readings that I'm doing are actually resonating for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And if you are interested in a more personal reading, there is a link in the description box. And that, if you click that link, it'll take you to where you can book a reading with me. To everyone who participated in my contests last year, a big thank you. And I've actually reached out to all the winners, and especially for my last contest that I held there over the last couple months of 2023. I've reached out to everybody to tell them how they can claim their prize. So look out for something there in that regard. If you haven't seen it, take another look at the community or whatever. And if you're interested in a free reading in 2024, then stay tuned and keep coming back here to listen, because I'm certainly going to be giving more free readings in this year. And you're going to want to listen for, when I announce them, because I do them randomly. And of course, you're going to want to know how to become eligible to win something. Okay, take care, my beautiful Taurus. Until next time, please know I am wishing you, as always, divine light and love.